Traders, in today's 5-minute video, we're going to be discussing order flow, and my guess is that in the next 5 minutes, the way you approach trading is going to be turned completely on its head. Bold words, but if you've been following me for a while, you'll already know I'm one of the only professional traders in the world that has provided fully audited results, and they were all produced using order flow. So get yourself off those useless retail charts that only tell you half the picture. It's easy to get started, and I'm going to show you how today. I'll see you on the other side. So in today's video, I want to keep it super simple. We can get more in depth in future videos. Today is just about slowly introducing you to order flow. What is order flow? Why do all the most successful traders in the world use order flow? As you may know, I spent several years working at some of the biggest investment banks and prop firms in the world. I never saw retail charts being used at any of these firms. Everyone was using order flow in one form or another. Why is that? Well, as you can see, we will talk about order flow tools, which you can see here in a moment. It all looks very complicated, but it isn't. Anyone can use this stuff. You just need a little pointing in the right direction. But before any of that, you need to start thinking about why order flow is so crucial to your trading and why you will never succeed in this business without it. And the best way to do that is to really take a step back and slowly start thinking about what order flow really is. What most people don't realize is order flow is all around us. Just forget about trading for a moment. The way that I see order flow being explained on videos in the commercial space is way too complicated. It's no surprise that most retail traders are put off and revert back to those useless squiggly lines on their retail charts. If people actually realized order flow was all around us in everyday life, then they would quickly realize that trying to trade without it is a recipe for disaster and will end in complete failure. So when I say it's all around us in everyday life, what do I mean? Well, order flow is just transactions. When someone buys something, it is a transaction. Let's look at the official definition of a transaction. It's an instance of buying or selling something. So let's say you go and buy something. The person or business who facilitates that transaction then records that transaction, right? Let's look at an example. Let's say you go to the supermarket, you buy a carton of milk, it goes through the checkout, it makes a bleep sound, right? That's a transaction, that is order flow. The company, be it Costco, Tesco, Walmart, Sainsbury's, they record that transaction. I'm sure you're aware that these companies that you buy things from record all of those transactions, right? It gets stored in a data warehouse somewhere. They bunch up all that data together, and they now know exactly how many people bought a carton of milk on a given day and at what price. That is exactly what a dome or depth of market is doing, simply telling us or recording how many people bought or sold GBP USD in this instance on a given day and at what price. May as well be a carton of milk. Do you now see order flow is going on all around us, is happening in front of you every day without you probably even realizing it? If you've ever bought something, milk, bread, cheese, television, then you've experienced order flow. Now imagine you were a supermarket or a business and you had customers buying items from you, and I said to you, you're not allowed to have access to how much your customers paid you, and you're not allowed to see how many units they bought from you. Would you be able to run your business? You need to start being honest with yourself. If the answer is, of course not, that's complete business suicide, which I assume is what your answer is, then, why are you running your trading business without access to that information? Can you see you need to change that very quickly? Now, the upside is it's extremely easy to get on the right track and move away from all those random lines you're using, which have no place in any serious business like trading. As you can see, you can have access to the correct information. I already mentioned the dome. We also have a footprint here, which simply gives us the same information that a supermarket or any other business has that we take for granted, right? Now remember what I said, in 5 minutes I wanted to turn your trading on its head, so I'm going to pretty much wrap it up there. Hopefully that's given you a lot to think about, but before we go, I just want to give you a little insight into how valuable order flow is, and I want you to see for yourself how blindly you're trading when you're not looking at it. Now this is a very short sequence in GBP USD. We've just broken the lows, but the sellers have run out of steam. There's no way of me telling that by looking at just a candlestick, right? If I fast forward, can you see a surge of buying coming in? And you can see not a single instance of selling. That is crucial information to us, and I really have no idea how people run their trading business without this information. They may as well be gambling. Hopefully, this video has opened your eyes to what you're missing. If you want to find out more completely free, I have an amazing comprehensive masterclass you can sign up for at www.g7fxfreetraining.com, or you can also find the link in the description. Costs you nothing, nothing to lose but potentially plenty to gain. All comments welcome. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos. Follow me on Instagram at NVForex. Have a great day.